What's up guys? Welcome to Light Novel Exposure. Here we talk about all type of light novel and anime. Just a quick warning, these videos contain spoilers from the light novel. So now in this video we will review what happened next. Before we will proceed, please like, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Now without further ado, let's proceed with the video. Today we're going to talk about High School DxD Season 5 Chapter 5. Saji says it with a bitter smile. You are pretty strong enough. You do have the Dragon King Vritra with you. No, not just me. I want to get stronger with the other C-Tree members as well. Lately, our Kaichu has been discussing it with Grigori. About the artificial sacred gear that is. Artificial sacred gear? The one Sensei uses. The one he created for himself by copying the sacred gear system that the God recorded in Bible used to create the sacred gear. Yeah, we, the C-Tree group, often participate in the experiments of Azazel Sensei. As a result, next time one of the non-sacred gear possessors of our group is going to be equipped with an artificial sacred gear. Wow, that's amazing. Even if I say artificial sacred gear, the power output isn't as stable as the sacred gears and there are limits on the number of times they can be used. There are many things that still need to be fixed. But it's certain that we can become stronger, so it won't be in vain if we use it. And if the research on the artificial sacred gears improves, then in the near future it will become the power for devils as well. Also, reverse isn't used anymore. The burden it has on the body is large and they say those with sacred gears near them might touch them and bad things might occur. So the student council members are helping with the experiments for things like that. Saji enjoyably talks about it. There are also lots of variations in artificial sacred gears as well. It's not like I'm receiving it, but it's fun to know about them, you know? It begins with power or support type. For types it has element types, counter types, barrier types, and like that it has many variations. And just like our sacred gears, there are ones that have monsters sealed in them, even by contract as well. If I remember correctly, Sensei's artificial sacred gear has one of the 5 Dragon Kings, Gigantes Dragon Fafnir, residing in it by contract. Do you call those ones the contract sealed type, perhaps? I'm really lacking in knowledge of sacred gear types. I only try to understand my own sacred gear. Next time I should ask Sensei to teach me about it. When I was thinking about it, other C-Tree members came into the student council room. Ah, it's Hyodo-kun. The one with pigtails, the bishop. Kusaka-san congratulates me by saying, "Congratulations for your promotion recommendation," as soon as she sees me. Other members also congratulate me by saying, "Congratulations. Thank you. First of all, I will try my best for the test." The first-year girl, the pawn, Nomura-san, says it to Saji. "Senpai, Kaichu said to get that document." "Ah, that. Roger that, Nomura." And another girl, the second-year girl, Bishop, Hanakai-san, says it to Saji. "Jen-chan, I also have some business from Kaichu." "Are you serious, Hanakai? Looks like I have lots of things to do. First of all, let's do the ones that are easier to finish." "Hyodo, I will be going then. Just relax by talking to the others." Saji leaves the room with Hanakai-san and Nomura-san after saying that. I heard from the Rook, Yura and Bishop, Kusaka-san that the second-year girl, the Bishop, Hanakai Momo, and the first-year girl, the pawn, Nomura Ruruko-san are having an intense clash over Saji. Hanakai-san was the girl who was carrying the pack with my blood inside at the raiding game against the C-Tree group. Nomura-san is the one who got defeated by Kaneko-chan. Hanakai-san was originally Kiba's fan. But apparently she is the type who can distinguish between dream and reality, and she realized that Kiba is someone who she cannot reach, so she had her heart taken by Saji, who continued to work hard. Nomura-san on other hand has been beside Saji and has been supporting Saji with student council work and devil-related works. Because she's been right next to him, she apparently fell for Saji, who takes everything seriously. Looks like he's also busy. While I was thinking about my friend's love life while drinking green tea, the Rook, Yura, came up to me with autograph paper. "Hyodo, can I have your autograph?" "Okay, But are you sure you want mine? Of course. The battle against Belle. I saw the recorded video and became deeply moved by it. That was the best fist fight ever. Yura seems to be my fan. Last time there was a discussion about who the girls' types are amongst the devils attending the school of me, Kiba, Gasper and Saji when I talked to Yura and the others. She told me I was her type. She said she likes guys who seem to be covered in mud. Am I muddy? Well, I always have fistfights, so it can't be helped if I have an impression like that. But Yura sure is a bishoujo, even though she has really high popularity from girls for having a bishonen face. By the way, that night, Meguri-san prefers Gasper. She seems to like younger boys. Young boys are good. Meguri-san says it naturally with a serious face. I definitely prefer Kiba-kun. Kusaka-san is a big Kiba fan like always. Also the Fuku Kaichu Tsubaki senpai is also Kiba's fan. In terms of being a fan, Tsubaki senpai is greater than Kusaka-san. Apparently she fell for Kiba after losing in the game in the underworld. Is it that love where the person finds out their feelings after they have lost? Kusaka-san, do you want me to introduce you to Kiba next time? Kusaka-san gets overjoyed at my suggestion. Really? But can you introduce Tsubaki-senpai first? She is seriously in love with Kiba-kun. Ah, is that right? It's one of those complicated relationships between senpai and kohai. Wait, why am I being concerned about that good-looking guy? But that guy doesn't have a girlfriend even though he's popular amongst girls. That's why I'm being concerned as his friend. Like this, I was opening up to the people from student council. This is a good thing. It's a good thing to have connections since we are the few devils who go to the same school. So Hyodo-kun is here, I see. I heard a familiar voice. When I turned around it was Sona Kaichu. Ah, I'm pardoning myself. Yes. Kaichu answers my greetings with a cool manner. The guest is here but I want everyone to do an errand for me. Tsubaki is having a hard time against the clubs. Yes. Everyone replies to Kaichu's order. See you later Hyodo-kun. Saying that, everyone leaves the room. The only ones left are me and Kaichu. It's probably my first time being alone with Kaichu. I'm getting nervous. Then the room suddenly becomes silent. Sona Kaichu sit down on her seat and started looking through the documents. I felt like I was in the wrong place so I tried to leave. Then Kaichu spoke. I heard that you confessed to Rias. So you want to talk about that? Did Bucko tell you? Yes. I have been friends with her since we were small. Lately I hear about her love life by communicating through magic circles. Are you serious? That sure is. Ha ha ha. Yeah. I put on a smile and Kaichu looks at me with a straight stare. It seems like you can do everything that I couldn't do. What do you mean? The engagement, the incident with Razor. The case with Kiba Yuto-kun. The case with Gasper-kun. The case with Kaneko-san. The case with Akano. You made the burden that Rias carries lessen. I have been beside Rias longer than you, yet I couldn't do anything even though I'm her friend. Because I'm a high-class devil. Because it's the devil's custom. I couldn't overcome these obstacles because I was captured by those facts. I couldn't do anything because of the place I stand at and the way people around me will look at me. Sona Kaichu has been thinking of Rias in her own way. Of course, since they have been friends since they were small. You solved them without thinking about those facts. I was very happy about it. And I was also very jealous about it. You can solve every problem that I couldn't. That's why I want to give you my gratitude. Thank you for saving Rias. Kaichu's cool expression loosens after making a sigh. Hyodo-kun. No, maybe I should call you Aiz-kun at private times. Please take care of Rias. She can be stubborn, and short-tempered at times but she's more delicate than anyone. She needs someone who can support her by her side. That's why I want to leave this task to you. Yes. Leave Bucko to me. Of course. Rias is very important to me. You can call Rias by her name when it's only us two. If you are the person she is in love with, then that makes you my friend as well. Yes, you can also call me Sona. I think that's a bit hard for me. Kaichu made a sigh after hearing me. You received dissatisfaction from Rias and Akano about how you speak to them at private times, don't you? How do you know? Is Kaichu a psychic? How did she know? Seeing my reaction, Kaichu makes a small laugh. I thought that this person makes a cute laugh. She's usually cool, so the gap between it makes me fall for it. I see. I can understand why Saji fell for her. It means gentlemen who can separate the way they talk to ladies are more wonderful. So it's like that. Kaichu made a sigh and slipped some words from her mouth. Maybe I should also get a boyfriend. Oh, I just heard a new word. How about Saji? My suggestion. Does he have any chance? Kaichu shook her head. I would call him my little brother perhaps. Also, there are servants of mine who have feelings towards him, so I wouldn't think of laying my hand on him. Ah, looks like there isn't any chance right now. Saji, it seems like your dream is far away. Also about the game. It was magnificent. For you to defeat that Syra Org Bell. Your growth sure does astonish me. Yes, thank you very much. But we were able to finally beat him with 4 people. He was a strong foe. Even so, it was your team's victory. I can only say it was splendid. She sure does praise me a lot. This feels very new to me. But Kaichu's group is also amazing. Even though her group isn't completed yet, she still defeated the person from the House of Great Duke. It means that Kaichu's strategy and game rule had good matching. They are like the complete opposite type of team than us. So I will leave Rias to you, Aiz-kun. Also congratulations on your promotion recommendation. I will also congratulate you as well. Thank you very much. Leave both Rias and the test to me. Yes, I have high expectations for you. Do your best. Also for the exam as well. Sona Kaichu shows me her smile. For me to see that cool Kaichu making a cute smile like this. It proves that we opened up to each other. Somehow I feel happy because Kaichu also congratulates me. Yes, I have my spirits up again, so I will accomplish both the exam and test. I see, so you talked about things like that with Sona. I'm in the living room after having dinner. I spoke about the incident at noon with Rias. I have one doubt though. Doesn't Sona Kaichu also have someone who she's engaged with? I mean, does she have a fiancé? I asked something like that to Rias. Sona Kaichu is also from a noble house, so it would be obvious if she does have a fiancé. She did. Did? She also broke it off like I did. It happened a bit before. She apparently challenged him to a game of chess, and if she won the engagement would be broken off. But if she were to lose she had to quit school and get married immediately. She decided not to marry someone who can't use his brain like her. So something like that happened. That's why she said she might get a boyfriend. So she's single right now. So in the end, she won and the engagement was broken off, right? Rias nods at my words. She won the game with an overwhelming difference and broke the opponent's pride into pieces. It's that Sona who won against Sigvara Agaras in tactics. Normal people can't win against her. If I have a game of chess with her now, it would seem like I will lose more than win. That much, huh? In a power battle we will not lose to the C-Tree group. But if it's a rating game that is mainly about strategy, then they still don't have full members yet. Won't something amazing happen if they do have full members? At least they still have few pawn pieces and one of their knight and rook pieces left. When I was thinking about that, Rias spoke about it. Oh yes, Sona did say that she found someone new for the knight and rook pieces. She's negotiating with them. Oh, so the C-Tree group will finally increase their members. It's the Sona Kaichu who is a tactician that we are talking about. They must be those with certain traits. No, maybe they might be power types. If they are Bishoujo, then I would like to get close to them. Like that I was imagining the new C-Tree group. Now Aiz-sama. Revel appeared while carrying books with both her hands. Lots of books are put down on the table making a loud noise. Revel says it in front of the mountain of books. I also gathered many books and a reference book for the promotion test today. Also I gathered books for the exam for the Kuo Academy as well. This girl sure is fast and good at preparing. She always brings reference books from somewhere. Era. Looks like it's time to study for the test. Akeno-san came. Oh, it's time for studying, is it? I also have to study for it today. I will also study as well. I'm studying as well. The trio of Zenobia, Irina and Asia came as well. Like this, everyone gathers around this time and begins to study. Akano-san and I study for both the exam and the promotion test. Other members study for the exam. Then let's also study today as well. Rias sit beside me and open the stationery book. She then looks around. She seems to be looking for someone. So Kaneko doesn't feel good today as well? Certainly Kaneko-chan is absent now. She seems to be in bad condition lately. So like that, group study began without Kaneko-chan. There are too many things to do. Group study finished and also the devil's job is finished as well, so I was lying on the bed in my room. I'm physically exhausted, but the mental stress is even worse. During the time I was doing the devil's job, I was pedaling my bicycle while reading a book that I carried with one of my hands. I'm glad that I'm a devil who can see at night. Even after this I have to study late into the night. Since both tests are coming up, I have to study till the limit. Well, I'm a devil and I'm confident in my stamina so I can somehow cope with it. But there are 2 tests, so there are so many things I have to remember and I'm scared that my brain will blast. Right now, Rias and the girls are making food before studying so it will give us energy. Rias stays up until late at night because she helps me with my studying. She truly is an amazing woman. Though she seems to be leaving her class at school in order to sleep in the infirmary. Even so, she's still an amazing woman. I did confess to her, but maybe I should ask her how long it will be effective for. That's because I admire sweet life. When I study like this, I feel like ditching everything to do erotic things with Rias. Is kissing her okay? Then how about something beyond that? Even erotic things? No, I have to study for the tests now. I should put aside my evil desires and study with the heart of a saint. But maybe she will allow me to do erotic things as a reward for passing the test. What happened to the film party at Matsuda's house and watching the DVD Motohoma got? Is it invalid now? I want to watch it. I really want to watch it. How come I'm the only one who can't watch it? This isn't fair. Once I think about erotic things, it just gets bigger inside of me. I'm really keeping it in myself, aren't I? This isn't fair. Maybe I should get rid of the youth inside me. It happened when I was trying to reach for the porno magazine hidden deep under the bed. I heard the sound of the door opening. Who is it? Is it Rias? Or is it Asia? When I turned around, it was Kaneko-chan wearing a white cloth. She has her cat ears and tail out. Is she in Nekomata mode? Why is she in that mode this late at night? She also took a break from the devil's work because she wasn't feeling well. I heard she's not sick and she isn't having trouble using senjutsu either. Kaneko-chan had a red face. She seems a bit hot. Kaneko-chan got close to me with an expression of ecstasy, and she pulled her white cloth up. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching.